Hello, this is an overview for the lesson plan for the week of 4/17 for Woodland Park Middle School 7th grade science students in Mr. Lima's class. When you go log into class, I'm going to expect you guys to complete the question of the day that is linked in the Google Classroom lesson for today. It is going to be the most recent thing in the stream when you actually log in. It's going to query a question about your current best modeling score based on the project that we did earlier in the year versus the goal for this project that we're doing today. And while you do this, I will be taking attendance. Remember that 7th grade goals, by the way, are at least 3.5. That's what we should be shooting for. So the first 5 to 15 minutes of class, we're going to be going over the expectations for the cell model project, which I will also do in the next video of this playlist, which is linked there on the lesson plan. I also linked the instructions for the project, which are also on Summit, which is where you have to submit the project. And I also included a guide with resources to help you complete the project and a PowerPoint that talks about how modeling it works and how to grade modeling, which I'll also do a video about in this playlist. There's a description of expectations also indirectly in the lesson plan below. After this first 15 minutes, we're going to spend about 10 to 15 minutes with an all take on the structure of life. You no longer need to be anybody that actually taken it needs to stay logged in, and I will approve the tests. And everybody really needs to be taking that test at that point. Do note, by the way, that on Tuesday morning, 9 a.m., during office hours, I will be conducting a PFA workshop on the structure of life for anybody who hasn't passed it yet. So take advantage of that, and I will send an email to remind you guys of that the day before, and probably on the morning of. And finally, for the rest of the class, if there's any time left, we will stay and help any students that have any questions or need guidance with anything, including PFAs or their previous project, which is the Seed Science project, which is now overdue. So here are the expectations for the week. You must submit a final product for Seed Science if you have not yet done so. Correct the final product if you received feedback and would like to get a better grade. And finally, work on the cell model project, which is due before the next class, the first draft of that. We will go over these expectations that are on the screen on a next video in more detail. And do remember, as always, that I am available in office hours and every morning from 8:45 to 9:45 to help you with anything you need. And I'll also only one email away. I'll see you guys next week, and don't do anything that would make your mama proud.